A bomb squad was reportedly called to a hospital in England after a man arrived with a mortar shell stuck in his rectum.
Mortar shell.
Members of the 11 Explosive Ordnance Disposal Regiment responded to a call from Gloucestershire Royal Hospital on Thursday after the patient was admitted, reports Gloucestershire Live. The Sun reports medics were fearful the mortar could possibly still be live and therefore could still explode. The 57mm mortar round was used by the Royal Artillery in the Second World War as anti-tank rounds, though it would later be used by British tanks in North Africa. The length of the mortar, 170 millimeters, is equivalent to 6.69 inches. Wow, 6.69. The width
Nice.
the width of 57 millimeters is close to 2.24 inches. According to a source, I mean that's girthy. According to a source, the man was a collector of military memorabilia and somehow slipped and fell onto the round.
That's a Seinfeld. A 1 in a million shot.
And my asshole was dilated to fucking.
I mean, this doesn't sound too big. Like it's like this big or something. Like it's penis size.
I know, but
When you said mortar, I was thinking like fucking like one of those gigantic fucking mortar shells.
That's what I was envisioning.
I was like, man, this guy was like, he was going for the gold star and like, yeah.
The mortar was later discovered to be inert and not potentially harmful to anyone. It was not currently inside. The man was reportedly released from the hospital and expected to make a full recovery. All right, so yeah, that's the story. So this guy slipped and fell onto a mortar. Are we buying that story?
I'm sure that story's on the up and up.
I mean, that just reminds me of those. You ever see those Ramadan videos, like where people pretend to slip and fall, and like then food falls into their mouth, and they start chewing it, and it goes like they're like, "Oh, I had a whole meal," but it just accidentally fell down in my mouth.
No,
I never heard of this.
I didn't know this was a thing. Is this a TikTok thing?
Yeah, it's a TikTok thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
that would explain.
it's a silly little thing that people like. Yeah, they're not allowed to eat from like I guess sun up to sundown. So like oh, I fell. Some strawberries fell into my mouth, stuff like that. But yeah, this guy slipped and fell onto a mortar. Okay, so that's a double-edged sword, right? Because okay,
Call the bomb squad into to his asshole.
because like if he must have accidentally done it, because
Whether it was live or not, maybe we should just drag him out in the desert and explode him just to be safe.
You got one of those like robots,
Right.
or no? You got the guy in like the thick suit.
The robot's like right up in his anus.
You're operating the little tweezers on the robot.
In, out, in, out.
oh no, the guy's like getting off to it. Terrible.
I mean, if you have something like that in your ass, why even try the slip and fall story? Like,
Yeah.
just be like, you know what happened.
Just go die of shame somewhere.
But I mean, such a dangerous thing. Like, was it a thrill? I wonder. Like, is that a fetish? Is that a new thing that we don't?
Yeah, I half wonder if like he was doing this in front of somebody as like a party trick. Hey guys.
Maybe he's like, I've shoved so much stuff up my ass that it's not exciting unless there's an element of danger.
Yeah, I can see that. All right.
But good God, like, how much stuff do you think he tried before like breaking down and actually going to the hospital? Because wouldn't you be like embarrassed? Like,
Yeah, it seems like you'd.
I'd be like, I'll try eating a bunch of stuff and see if I can shit it out.
Yeah, maybe just have some fiber and wait for a couple hours.
I would drink olive oil and see if that like lube get out.
Yeah.
You're just shitting around this thing.
Yeah.
It's not working.
You like take a turkey baster full of olive oil and you try to squirt it around. Also, like, wouldn't you think he would have well lubricated beforehand as well?
I mean, I can't presume what this guy was thinking.
You seem sound of mind.
Now, if you fall on it, you don't lubricate. That fills out the story.
right. Oh, all right.
If you go in with a lubed up butthole and a thing up your ass and be like, I fell on it.
Yeah,
No one's going to believe it. I put it on afterwards.
You wouldn't believe the sequence of events.
I just normally lube my ass like I always do, and
I like to keep it limber just in case. Oh, man. That was a good story, I got to say.